Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys.
School can be enough to drive anyone a little crazy, but in this clip posted by Cliphorn 2, there may be something far more frightening than algebra lurking in the classroom. The room is wide open and completely bare. There's nowhere for anyone to hide, so who or what was slowly pulling a chair loose from the stacked pile, and why? Things get even stranger as the paranormal investigator nervously circles the room several more times. Then, a nearby table appears to shift ever so slightly. Could someone be pulling a cleverly hidden string, or is something much more sinister at work? Whatever the cause, it seems determined to create chaos throughout the room. Even the whiteboard behind him is partially torn away from the wall. Yet when he walks over to investigate what might be hiding behind it, he finds nothing but a smooth, untouched surface. So how is that board moving on its own? After witnessing all of this, he tries to stay calm, but one quick look at his shaking legs reveals just how much he regrets not bringing an extra pair of pants. Is this genuine paranormal footage, or simply the result of some off-camera trickery? Let us know what you think in the comments, and while you're there, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Actually, hold off on subscribing for a moment. We'll earn that subscription before this terrifying compilation is over. The YouTube channel Fourth Wall has sparked heated debates between skeptics and believers thanks to the chilling footage they've uploaded over the past year. But before we get to their creepiest video, let's take a quick look at how the story began. Long story short, a homeowner named Meguro contacted Fourth Wall to share a series of bizarre experiences taking place inside what he believes is a haunted house. According to him, the previous owner, Mr. Ichihara, purchased the property at a remarkably low price and later sold it to him for even less. During one of their conversations, Meguro learned that two earlier owners had also moved out shortly after buying the house. When he finally discovered why, everything started to make sense. At first, Ichihara wasn't overly concerned when he recorded his cat behaving strangely or noticed objects moving by themselves. The real fear began when he started seeing the apparition of a young man he simply called the guy. He even used an app to generate a sketch of the figure, and according to him, the result looked surprisingly accurate. Fast forward to 2021, and Meguro managed to obtain several pieces of paranormal footage that had already been circulating through various compilation channels. But what he captured in 2022 would leave him genuinely terrified. Take a look. At first glance, it seems like an ordinary paranormal clip. However, what makes it especially unsettling is the plumbing itself. Under normal circumstances, water can only flow from one outlet at a time. Turn the handle one way and it comes from the faucet. Turn it the other way and it comes from the shower head. According to Meguro, it is physically impossible for both outlets to run simultaneously. So what exactly is happening here? Is this authentic paranormal evidence, or a clever attempt to attract views on YouTube? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. For the past 5 years, a woman named Sylvia has been living through a terrifying series of unexplained events that many believe are the work of a poltergeist. Her kitchen has become the center of the activity, with objects moving on their own and strange disturbances occurring on a regular basis. Determined to document what was happening, Sylvia launched a YouTube channel where she shared footage of the chilling incidents, leaving viewers stunned by what they saw. Then, without warning, the paranormal activity suddenly stopped. For a brief period, it seemed as though the haunting had finally come to an end. However, neighbors soon began reporting bizarre and unsettling events in their own home, leading many to suspect that the mysterious entity had simply moved on. But the calm didn't last long. To Sylvia's horror, the disturbing presence appeared to return, and once again, strange and frightening activity began taking place inside her kitchen.
Board, guys, and I'm sure I saw something move on the counter. Spirit in the kitchen. Did you hear that, guys? Heard something. What was that? Spirit in the kitchen? Oh my god, guys. Some movement there. There's some movement there. Something's happening. Spirit in the kitchen. Are you pleased to be back in my kitchen? You went to neighbours, didn't you? And you didn't like her, did you? You didn't like the neighbour. So you come back to me. Haven't you? Haven't you? In the kitchen. Oh my god, guys. In the kitchen, you just threw a knife. What does that mean? Does that mean you didn't like the neighbour, or are you pleased to be back in my kitchen? Oh my god, guys, he's back. Like, spit in the kitchen. What does that mean? You still love me? Well, guys, I don't know what to think. I'm scared and pleased at the same time. Right, guys, I'm glad I caught that. I'm so glad I caught that. I'm just going to post it now.
Determined to communicate with the entity, Meguro continued interacting with it. Before long, he seemed to receive a response. Without warning, a knife suddenly launched itself from the countertop and crashed onto the floor. Nervously, he stepped closer to inspect it, only to witness the blade slowly begin turning on its own. Inch by inch, it continued rotating until it finally stopped, pointing directly at him. More than anything, the moment felt like a warning. And if the haunting is real, then whatever is responsible may be far more dangerous than anyone realizes. Photographer Martin Avages isn't a ghost hunter or urban explorer. He occasionally photographs models in abandoned locations and records the shoots for his YouTube channel. One day, Martin decided to film a tour of one of his favorite photography spots to share with friends and followers. Unfortunately, the location happened to be an abandoned church in a severe state of decay. Things did not go as planned.
Part 3 of my favorite place to shoot. It's a little dark outside. It's pretty cloudy. It's rained all day today. I'm going to show you guys my favorite place to go. Downstairs in what I call the Red Room. The Red Room is a place I go once I'm done shooting for the day. Just to kind of look at pictures, see if I need to retake anything, re-edit anything. I'll show you why it's called the Red Room. It's pretty cool. When you turn the light off during the day, it's got a nice tint of red. I'll show you. It's a little dark now, but can't see. Come down here, it's peaceful, it's quiet. Oh my god.
Deep in the darkness, a shadowy figure resembling a man can be seen slumped over in a chair. Startled, Martin switches off his flashlight. A moment later, he turns it back on to confirm what he saw. The figure is now sitting upright. Suddenly, it rises from the chair and begins chasing him.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, Martin manages to escape unharmed. So what do you think? Was this a paranormal entity lurking inside the abandoned church, or simply a very unsettling homeless man? Let us know your opinion. Before we show the next terrifying clips, let's go over the backstory behind the strange events experienced by YouTuber William Sloan. According to Sloan, everything changed after he and a friend used a Ouija board despite his wife's repeated warnings. What began as a simple attempt to uncover the history of his centuries-old home quickly turned into something far more disturbing. The session appeared successful when they made contact with an entity identifying itself as James. His wife became so uncomfortable that they ended the session early. Over the following weeks, however, things escalated rapidly. Strange activity became more frequent, convincing Sloan that he needed answers before things got worse. Time seemed to be running out. The disturbances were becoming increasingly intense. For nearly 2 months, Sloan conducted investigations whenever his wife visited her parents. Then, after 40 minutes of patiently waiting one dark and eerie evening, he finally captured what he believed to be his first solid piece of paranormal evidence. Take a look.
Please. One more. Just one more.
Your first thought might be that a string could easily explain what happened. To be honest, we thought the same thing when we first saw the footage. But the more videos we watched from Sloan's home, the more convincing the activity became.
Okay. I've been going over the footage from last night, and it's pretty crazy. And I don't know what's going on, but I tell you, I've been blaming my cats since I got them for pulling my records off the shelf. And I don't know, sometimes it might be them, but it definitely wasn't last night. I've been going over this footage, and I noticed something that was driving me crazy. I couldn't figure out what it was, but the box, when it slid across the table there towards the end, right before it gets to the plate that the stuff was on, you hear like a ting sound. And that was driving me nuts because I couldn't figure out where that sound was coming from. And then I realized that the lighter is askew. And I tried to recreate this, and I think that accounts for the noise. Listen. You hear that? So yeah, I think that is what that noise was, but it was driving me nuts because I couldn't figure out what it was.
Certain that James was still present and capable of moving objects at will, Sloan continued documenting the strange events. Here's another bizarre experience that nearly drove him insane.
I'm not convinced. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Do it again. Come on. Holy shit. Do it again. Holy shit.
One thing is certain, this guy never runs out of creative ways to test his theories. He constantly experiments with new methods to determine what might be causing the unexplained activity inside his home. Let's see what he tried next.
You see that? Is that happening? Oh god. You fucking see this? You see that plunger? Oh my god, James. That was good. I couldn't hear you, but I seen it. Dude, hit it real hard. I know you're trying. Just whatever you got, just give it all you got and just hit it one good time. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I'll leave you alone. Thank you, James. Oh my god. Just for the sake of being called a crazy man, it is just a bell. And if you look here on the inside of it, just a plunger and a hammer. No motors, nothing. Jeez. Oh my god. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Instead of relying on modern technology, Sloan decided to go old school. And honestly, that's understandable. It's much easier to fake paranormal footage using advanced equipment than with simple traditional objects like a call bell. The bell clearly moved by itself, and the button on top appeared to be pressed without anyone touching it. So how did that happen? Excited by the results, Sloan decided to repeat the experiment, this time using another unusual object.
Can you do it one more time? James. One more time. Thank you.
And the activity he captured next was genuinely strange. So what do you think about this? I will wait for your comment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more terrifying content. And if you have a scary story of your own or would like to get in touch, email us at scarycamyt@gmail.com. Until next time, stay safe, and keep watching the shadows.